I am the Ice Queen. Every man who's ever coveted my treasures has been frozen solid by me. Not one of them truly cared about me. Then another man came along. Looking at the ice rose he offered me, he thought he'd be frozen too, but I chose him instead. He was the first person to ever give me a flower of ice. I was quite taken with him, but he couldn't handle my freezing temperature and nearly turned into an ice sculpture himself. While I slept, he tried to sneak away, but I caught him. To keep from angering me, he quickly pulled out a gem-studded ring he'd prepared beforehand. It was absolutely stunning. Once again, he won me over, and I let him slip the ring onto my finger. Despite a burning sensation, I felt incredibly happy. This was the first time anyone had given me a ring, but suddenly dizziness washed over me, and I passed out cold. The man immediately let out a sinister, triumphant laugh. His real target all along was the gem on my throne, but my ice magic had kept him from taking it. Frustrated and furious, he suddenly noticed the AC vent. He cranked the temperature up to 86 degrees. The freezing air was quickly replaced by a heat wave, and the ice began to melt. The man finally got what he wanted and grabbed the diamond. Right then, I woke up and entered the room to find him stealing my gems. Instantly, I understood everything. But when I tried to lower the temperature again, I collapsed once more. The man picked me up and set me in a chair. Watching the food around me gradually melt, I wanted to use my magic to freeze everything again. But the moment I started casting, that gem ring began burning me. I tried to pull it off, but it wouldn't budge. At that moment, the man finally showed his true colors. As the ice in the room kept melting, I lost consciousness again. The man excitedly rushed toward the throne to dig up more treasures. What he didn't notice was that as the temperature rose, all those frozen men began to thaw. Seeing the gems in front of them, the thawed men immediately lunged forward to grab them. Jack knocked one out from behind, but 3 more men were closing in on him. Jack frantically lowered the temperature again, freezing them solid once more. Just as Jack breathed a sigh of relief, the cold restored my power. In a fury, I ripped off the ring and crushed it under my foot. Jack was still frantically stealing gems, completely unaware I'd sealed the entire castle. By the time he realized my magic had returned, it was too late. I immediately cast a spell and froze him. Right up until the very last moment, he was still trying to steal the gems. A man like that deserves nothing more than to be a stepping stone beneath my feet.